Here we are at Jasper Ridge Farm with Beechwood fifth graders and their lovely teacher, Maddy Langford. And I'm asking some questions about what she feels and what she thought about our Palo Alto Humane Society emotional support animal program. So, how do you think this program has enhanced the concept of service learning?
Oh, I mean, we just place such a high value on mental health at our school and just working with animals and thinking outside of ourselves, which is kind of what service learning is all about, is giving back to our communities. And I can't think of a more just, it's just amazing to get to do this kind of work with animals and teach them how to think outside of themselves and not just in terms of other people, but in animals as well, because they're our friends and we have to speak for them.
Have your students talked about the program outside of school? And if they have, what do you remember them saying about it?
After Alex's visit with the bearded dragons and the guinea pigs, half of my kids went home to talk to their parents about rescue animals and wanting to get bearded dragons. And they already loved our guinea pigs, but seeing the tiny babies, so they've been talking about it a lot.
That's
and I feel
really
like they just
good.
have such a better knowledge about what an emotional support animal is, really.
Great. In what ways do you hope your students will follow up on what they've learned during this program?
I think kids this age especially don't really have a ton of knowledge about like rescue animals and the difference between a service animal and an emotional support animal. So now that they have that knowledge, I'm really hoping that they can, bring that knowledge into the community with their families, with friends who aren't in this class, and just kind of continue to go forward so that we can do the right thing by our animal friends.
And what was your favorite session of the 4 weeks?
This one, absolutely. Yeah, this one, 100%.
Why? Tell us.
I love animals, and I don't get to be in situations like this. So this is kind of a dream come true of like just going to a petting zoo kind of situation, but so much better than that with people who love them as much as I do, and just it couldn't have been better. My kids were so engaged, and just it was so rewarding to be here today.
If you wanted to add anything to the program, what would that be?
Oof. More stuff like this, really. Having visitors come into the classroom is so valuable, but getting them out there in the world to see stuff like this firsthand is so valuable. Those are the kinds of experiences that I think never really go away.
I agree with that.